Hey guys, it's Welps, and today I want to talk about how weapon masteries work and also which weapon you should be holding onto your hand. And this is mostly going to apply in PvP, not so much in PvE. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the conclusion. Mastery works on the weapon that you are using. It's not about what you're holding. Your bow masteries only work on bow skills, and your staff masteries only work on staff skills. And when you use a skill, your character automatically uses the weapon of that skill. So the mastery of that weapon is applied to those skills. Alright, so I'm playing bow staff, and I am currently holding a bow. Many people think that mastery of the weapon you're holding is what's active. It is right, but not quite. So all this 10% crit damage, range hit, attack speed, skill damage boost, base damage, max damage. This is only applied to your bow skills. Because I said before, when you use a skill, you use the weapon of that skill. Your character automatically switches. So even if I'm holding bow, whenever I'm using staff skills, this is applied to staff. So I get 5% magic damage, 2 wisdom, weaken chance, burning chance, magic hit, burning damage, skill damage boost. So you are not missing out on anything. And we can easily test this by using one ability but holding different weapons. So my Zephyr damage on bow is 7017 crit. Crit's always going to be the same damage. I'm going to do Zephyr holding staff now. 7017. So what weapon should you be holding? You want to hold a weapon that can provide highest uptime on defensive passive. So basically, all the dagger builds, dagger GS, dagger longbow, dagger staff, dagger whatever, you want to be holding a dagger. Because when you hold dagger, you're going to have 5% move speed and 105 all evasion. These are the core nodes that you want to have high uptime with, but you also get like debuff durations, range defense. So if you're playing dagger GS, for example, outside of doing your GS combos, you're maximizing your defense and utility stats. But when you go in with a GS to combo, your combo's gonna have heavy attack chance, attack speed, damage bonus, stun duration, stun chance, hit. All of this is activated when you're using GS combo. So you do not actively have to switch weapons. And after you're done with the combo, you're like disengaging, moving around. You're back to having the move speed and all the evasions up. So basically, all the dagger builds in PvP, you're gonna be holding dagger. Hybrid builds like dagger crossbow, dagger longbow, dagger staff is quite tricky. Because if you're holding a dagger, you can't do auto attacks, you can't do your range auto attacks. But you still wanna hold dagger most of the time and actively switch to auto attack when it's needed. But your auto attacks are really not that much. So unless the target is like 1 HP and you have no cooldowns, that's when I would switch to your range weapons. SNS builds, very simple. You want to be holding your SNS at all times. You basically need to hold SNS to have your shield block chance active. And you have 2 nodes that increases shield block chance by 8%. So 16% chance increase on shield block chance. And all these defensive stats like defense and evasion, reduction, resistance, regen. Simple. For bow staff, you want to be holding bow due to the skill damage resist node on this one, move speed, and max HP, defense, regen. But this is only going to be relevant at 16 mastery because you're going to be going for the damage node first at the bottom. So yeah, for bow staff, just hold bow. You're not going to be having any defensives on your staff masteries anyway. For bow wand, you're going to be holding bow because wand doesn't have any defensives. And you're going to be going for this node first as a bow wand because you're a support. You don't need these damage nodes. For staff wand, you're going to be holding staff because as a staff wand healer, you're going to be going the middle row all the way to the CDR, and then you're going to go top row for melee defense, and evasion, and extra mana regen. Also, staff has longer range than wand, so it's just more convenient to auto attack. Alright, so that's it for PvP. And for PvE, you should realize by now that it's not really important. You just hold whatever's more convenient. So if you're a hybrid, you just hold your ranged weapon for auto attacks. Alright, thanks guys. Hope that has helped. GG's. Peace.